We're back live from the lowest floor of the ice pad. That means we're not out of the wood just yet. So we got another ice puzzle here. I'm gonna try and take a look at what's over there first. Okay, we got an item there. So if I do that, okay, no, now I got it. I gotta just go over to the right by one square, and there we go. TM72 Avalanche, an ice-type clone of Revenge. It hits for 60 power, has a -4 priority modifier, I believe, and if your opponent used an offensive move, its power gets doubled to 120. By the way, those problems I've had with publishing my videos, apparently it's widespread to the entire site. It's sub-boxes that seem to be broken or something. YouTube told me that my last video, part 54, was published, but judging by the amount of views I got on it compared to the others, I'm not too sure on that, actually. And hey, a Delibird, I think. Yeah, I said in the last video that this is the only place where you can get the Jinx. I think this also holds true for Delibird. Though I don't know why you'd want to catch a Delibird other than for Dex completion. It's only got one level up move that sucks ass and absolutely non-existent stats. And okay, I guess. Okay, I got it. Just have to push this boulder one block down, and yeah, it should work. Well, thanks for interrupting me, random battle. See, I wouldn't say this is reason enough to use a repel, considering my policy on not letting that kind of valuable experience go to waste. But nonetheless, it's still sort of annoying while you're trying to solve a puzzle and you get random encounters like that. But it's not nearly as hindering as those mock bite puzzles from Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, where you can try and get a good swing for your bike, and then you get a random encounter that stops you dead in your tracks, and you gotta try all over again. And when you do that, you get another random battle. So for that kind of puzzles, I recommend using repel. Oh, we got a kimono girl here. I guess she's not going to talk to me until I get next to her, so there we go. Wonder how she recognizes me because we've never met before. Yeah, this is, I think actually this is the last kimono girl that we haven't met yet. We met one in Violet City, we met another one in the Ilex Forest, another one at the dance studio in Ecritique, and another one in the Goldenrod Underground. So now I gotta make my way all the way around to her back so that I can push her all the way to the exit, because for some reason she decided that going into an ice cave with sandals was a bright idea. Yeah, for all that they're supposedly really tough trainers, they're about as bright as a freaking hockey puck! But anyway, now that that's done, there's an item all the way down there, so... okay. Means I'm not done with this puzzle just yet. Okay, if I do that... there we go. It was as simple as that. Now to get back to the exit, all I have to do is repeat what I did with the kimono girl. Let me think for a second. If I do that... Nah, not gonna work. So, gotta start from there. And there we go. Awesome! So now we're out of the ice path and into Blackthorn City, where the last gym is located. But yeah, what I was trying to say earlier was that when it comes to those puzzles where you gotta go to top speed with your bike or else you'll fail, then I say use a repel, and that's what I did in my Platinum LP, if you remember. Okay, she wants a female Dragonair. Way to be specific there. Want to trade for my Dodrio? No, that's a robbery! Who'd want to trade a Dragonair for a Dodrio? Okay, so this woman here is going to give me a ribbon once I have max EVs on my Lapras. Sort of surprised that I don't have them yet, because I've had this Lapras for quite a while now. Voices in my head, what the hell now? Oh, I'm listening to my radio. Well, thanks. Completely pointless NPC. Anyway, I'm gonna heal heal my team because I just went through a cave, even though, as you probably noticed, the encounter rate was amazingly low. I'd be surprised if I encountered even 10 wild Pokemon in that cave. And that's stretching it even. And after that I'm just going to talk to everyone as I usually do. And after that I'm going to recall Crobat into my party because I'm going to need to fly around. And I think I'm going to be able to afford to remove Ferret from my party. So that means... Let me think about it. I'm going to need Flash because I'm headed into the Dark Cave soon, so... Yeah, I'm gonna ditch Ferret, put it into the PC, and put Crobat in its place. So I'm just gonna do that. As I said, it's sort of tricky maneuvering this PC box system when the one in black and white controls so differently. So yeah, glitchy YouTube. I wonder how they haven't gotten around to fixing it yet, because subscriptions in general are a great way to generate traffic. Let's say, for example, you're subscribed to 15 different LPers. Well, you're not going to be checking all their channels individually all the time in case you want to see if they updated their LPs, and that's not just for LPs, that's for just about everything. So, I wonder if sponsors aren't going to start getting a little worried about the lowered traffic because of those glitches. And Max Repel, yeah, longest lasting of the repels. It's a complete ripoff because it's a lot more expensive than a Super Repel, but it's only effective for 50 more turns, so it's really, really, really not worth it. And this is the second location in the game where you can buy Dusk Balls. By the way, we got the standard status healing stuff, escape rope, repels, potions, everything you ever need. Except for Max Revives, as that other person said, because you can't buy these, because those are such powerful items that they're meant to be really rare if you want to revive your Pokemon at half health. I mean, at full health, this is going to be a hard-to-make decision, because that means there's only a finite amount of Max Revives throughout the game, so you really, really gotta use them well. In this house, we got the Move Relearner and the Move Deleter, and even a few Move Tutors there. And this one is, of course, the Move Relearner. I don't have a heart scale, I believe, because these are, I think, only found in Rock Smashable Rocks. Besides, I'm perfectly happy with the moves I have now. And this is the Move Deleter, which is the only way you can delete HMs from a Pokemon that has them. That is, of course, to prevent being stuck in a certain place, though there are a few loopholes that allow you to get stuck regardless. Great job there, Game Freak. Grandma Wilma returns from Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, though this time she's elected residence in the city of the Dragon Masters, of course. But, yeah, I don't have anything that can learn Draco Meteor, because that's what she does. She teaches Draco Meteor to Dragon types. I believe they have to have max happiness, and this guy here teaches the elemental hyper beams to your starters. Once again, totally not worth it. Ultimate moves my ass! Anyway, I'm gonna answer yes just because I don't have my starter with me anymore. Let's try Gengar, see what he's gonna say. Can't learn a move. Read the memo there. Well, okay, fine, I'm gonna read it. Okay, that's a window. Oh, the memo's over there. It was on a wall in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. That's why I got confused. Ultimate moves my ass. The blazing fire types. Blah 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 blah. I read the worthless water types. Maybe it was because Blastoise's name was just underneath. Because yes, Blastoise is synonymous with worthless. And, well, the other water starters are actually pretty good, especially considering Samurott wasn't even on that list to begin with. And, quite frankly, things aren't looking that good for the others either. Swampert's got increased competition from Gastrodon and Quagsire, Empoleon got caught up by the power creep, and Feraligator's still waiting for Sheer Force. Anyway, we got one more house here. Let's see what's inside. A clan of trainers who can freely... Okay, yeah, she's talking about the fact that this town is home to a clan of trainers that use dragon types, which, of course, explains why the local gym is a dragon-type gym. So, nothing interesting in there. And I guess up there is the gym, which we can go to right now, but I'm not going to because there are a few things that I want to do before taking on the gym. I want to finish the Dark Cave and do a Route 45 just to get some extra levels in, because Claire's Kingdra is one of the most notoriously difficult Pokemon to deal with in the game, and since I don't have any super effective attacks on her, on the Kingdra, not Claire, I mean, it might actually be sort of a problem. And up there, past the gym. Oh, Youngster Joey wants to call me. Well, let's see what he wants, just in case he wants to brag about his... Oh, wow, it's for a rematch! I totally forgot about that! I'm gonna come back to this later, because as I was saying, you can only enter the Dragon's Den once you've beaten Claire. But, okay, now that I can do rematches, I am actually going to show you one of these, because, well, this is quite a coincidence. Rematches are only available once you've beaten Archer. After that, trainers can randomly call you to get rematches, or you can call them on specific times of the week. And I believe, well, we're during the day on Monday, so I believe Youngster Joey belongs to the bunch of trainers you can take on in rematches during the day on Mondays. And yeah, the way that works is that, oh, you gotta be kidding me! I left my ferret back in the PC, so I'm gonna have to take out my anger on some wild Pokemon. And we got a Weedle here. I know it's because of my own incompetence that I didn't have my ferret with me, but I don't care. You're gonna die for it. But yeah, as I was saying, you can only take you can only have rematches with specific trainers on a specific time of a specific day. Each day is separated into morning, 4 a.m. to 10 a.m., day, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., and night, 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. And this wasn't Youngster Joey, so that means this one has to be it. There we go! And you also have to add the day of the week into the equation, so there are 21 different time periods that rematchable trainers are divided into. And the world's best Rattata has evolved into Eradicate, which is sort of funny. Yeah, bravo, scary face on a Pokemon that you already outspeed. Wonderful there, wonderful strategy. But yeah, the fun thing is that when he calls you later to brag about his top percentage Rattata, he doesn't talk about Eradicate, he still keeps talking about his unevolved Rattata like it hasn't evolved already. And also, something very important, there's added incentive to actually do rematches beyond the experience that they give. It's that certain trainers, not all of them, but some of them, will give you items after defeating them. This can range from vitamins to evolutionary stones to... You know, it's a great way to obtain those items doing those rematches. I'm just gonna fly back to Blackthorn, and I'm gonna take on the Dark Cave with what little time I have left. Another thing about rematches is that for all rematchable trainers, there are 3 rematch lineups that are unlocked once you've done certain things. The first one is unlocked when you've beaten Archer, of course, since it's a prerequisite for doing rematches to begin with. And this is why I kept Wooper in my party to use Flash there. The second lineup is unlocked when you've beaten the Elite Four. And the third one, which obviously is worth the most experience, is unlocked when you've beaten Blue. Not Red, Blue. Of that I am absolutely certain. But anyway, as for this area of the Dark Cave, remember when I showed you this room where I could only access a few squares of it back the last time I was here? Well, this is actually the rest of that area. It's a one-way passage that leads back to the entrances that are on routes 31 and 46. And since I couldn't enter this area before, I can only do so from Blackthorn, well, technically Route 45, then that means that there are a few items that I need to pick up here. But unfortunately, I'm afraid that this is going to be a story for another day.